Ordinary human dating. It's enjoyable and it serves an important purpose. But when a human dates an artificial mate, there is no purpose, only enjoyment. And that leads to tragedy.
Patio lanterns. Lanterns. Patio lanterns. PL podcast. The caveman. The
Patio lanterns.
So, Kurt, the big question is here, which model, I should say, are you interested in? Are you on that page?
I'm just reading over by entering this. Okay, yes,
Yeah,
I'm
you're over 19.
I'm 19 plus. Oh,
Congratulations.
I gotta wait for it to load.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
Very
Okay.
graphic. Very
Scroll
graphic.
down.
Wow.
So, okay, our models.
Mhm.
We have Chanel, Porsche,
Ooh.
Sadie, Mariah, Ika, Zach.
Not sure what Ike is doing.
Zach is fucked.
Zach's like half man, half woman. I'm not really
Zach
sure what's
is
going on.
he's the most Barbie Ken looking one of them all, I think. I don't know, the abs don't really come across well in a doll form.
Yeah.
And then there's Katana, that's kind of hot.
Yeah, I like the looks of Sadie.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
like
or
the
Chanel,
red
yeah.
hair?
Chanel, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, didn't hear you guys there. We're just looking at
Shit, did we start?
I guess we started, yeah.
Oh, yikes, we're just booking some weekend plans here.
Houseofdolls.ca. Very interesting site. They're sex dolls.
Locally owned
in Kamloops, British Columbia, in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Apparently they're here to stay. You rent a model for the night. What the hell's the price anyways?
It's like, isn't it like $300 or $500
Jesus.
for the night? You get them at like 5 p.m. to like 9 a.m.
Rental rate is $350.
I'm going to click on Chanel's profile. Is that going to show me anything?
Yeah.
If you're looking for an unforgettable time, she's your girl. Okay, a couple nice shots of her. Mm-hmm. Well, they really write up a whole bio. Chanel's a dirty little girl that just wants to be used for your enjoyment. Dress her up and spank her. This bad girl never says no.
Wow.
Details: height 4'10", weight 110 pounds. Does the doll actually weigh 110 pounds, or are they actually just writing that up?
I think she weighs 110 pounds.
I guess it has to be lifelike. Like you don't want this feather.
Yeah, so there's these.
There.
I guess there's silicone sex dolls.
Okay. Oh no! It says right here, actual weight is 62 pounds in brackets.
Oh, so she's not 110
So they
pounds.
made up a weight. They're like, oh yeah, she probably would be under 10 pounds.
Yeah.
They got her waist size, everything. That's great.
They have a shoe size for some reason.
Well, I think
Shoe
there's a
size
lot of
4.
people with a foot fetish.
Oh,
I think there's probably a lot of people out there.
Suck some
like
silicone toes.
Oh wow, they actually show everything if you click on the second picture.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you here.
Oh god,
I got
she's all like
the third picture.
Too.
The third picture of Chanel. Jesus.
What is going on here?
Yeah, she's oiled up.
Yeah, what is that? Is that
awkward ass photos?
Because they clean these down after every use. They clean it head to toe. They use a black light to make sure there's no human residue left in these dolls. Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
And And I don't know if they were in the middle of cleaning her and just thought it looked like a hot photo. Like, and so you can see that pose. She's got her hands up above her head.
Yeah.
And so we were reading. They book a hotel room for you. They set the doll up in place, and then you go in.
You can choose a different outfit, like $20 sexy schoolgirl.
Oh, really?
$20 teacher's pet. Yeah.
Oh. So
yeah, I'm not sure.
Is that on top of the regular price?
Yeah, I think so. And the hotel, the discreet hotel room package is an extra $180.
What does that mean?
Like they book a hotel room for you discreetly, and they set her up.
As opposed to what? In public?
They set it. I guess maybe they just drop her off for you, or they just like have her waiting in a hotel room.
Holy, look at handsome. They call him Handsome Zach on his profile, and look at his
Jesus
dong.
Christ. Oh, no, I don't look at the dong.
It's always rock hard.
No, God,
Jesus.
Zach.
He's 5'2". He's
It's
small.
a little tiny.
His penis is 8.5 inches, though. Jesus.
Look at his face.
His face is fucked. Like,
Oh,
he's the
man.
most fucked up one, and not just because he's a guy. He just looks weird.
It does look weird.
But he's open-minded, and he loves the outdoors, so... Wow. This is... Like, I actually appreciate the amount of effort they've gone into, like, doing the whole experience for those people that want to reserve a doll. What do you think of this? Like, what do you think of just dolls and renting a doll and people that want to rent a doll and whatever?
Man, my first reaction is that this isn't going to go anywhere. I'm thinking robotics, AI. They're talking about personalities they have now. Obviously, they don't have any personalities because they're just silicone. But I can envision the not too distant future where there's they might have some personalities, robotics. Maybe they can start moving around a bit. Okay. I think it's here to stay, which is it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Yeah. I think it definitely is here to stay. I mean, I don't know how big of a market Kamloops is. It's for those who don't know, Kamloops is a kind of small... It's a smaller kind of town.
The horn dogs in
British
Kamloops.
Columbia.
Yeah. It's like 80,000 maybe?
Yeah, because it's smaller than Kelowna.
Yeah.
So I kind of... Yeah, I do question the location.
But it's in Vancouver as well.
Oh yeah, is this
Vancouver
does
and
this site
Kamloops
represent Vancouver too, or?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Well, yeah. Jesus, anyways, I agree.
It's now.
It's only going to get more advanced, and there's got to be a ton of. I don't know how many people will actually pay the price or travel to Kamloops, but just in general, there's got to be a ton of people that would be interested in this because.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, people are horny. So.
Yeah, no doubt. I was looking at Chanel here on the calendar. Looks like someone booked her.
Calendar. Oh,
yeah, there's
a calendar.
Yeah. So you can see when she's available. Who is it? It's Kurt. It's me.
Yeah, you see my name on there? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, their full name. December 5th is she's partially booked, Chanel.
Oh, so you can share.
December 6th, she's fully booked.
Where are you seeing the calendar?
Every other day she's available. I don't know. So houseofdolls.ca /HOD/product/Chanel.
I'm on Porsche. She's got huge
Jesus.
tits. Breast cup H. Is that a real size?
I think so.
Because I don't even know if I've heard of that size. It's so large. Mm-hmm. But I don't know anything about breasts. So
yes.
Okay, wow.
Her sweet smile, soft skin, and pretty face will keep you coming back for more. She's very easygoing, loves to meet new people and have a good time together. She'll never disappoint you and will leave you with an unforgettable experience. Okay, this one's 5'7", yeah.
I'm on the calendar.
Didn't give her toe size, though, so I'm out. Oh, no, it is there. Shoe size, 5.5.
So is red mean it's booked on the... Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, red means it's booked.
Okay, I mean, they still got to gain traction here. I see December's pretty much wide open.
Yeah, every day is pretty much wide open, except for a couple days. But man, I think they're here to stay, man. And I know some kind of Futurama kind of like thing going on here where where Fry's a sex doll, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't do anyone any harm, you know? I could see some people saying to themselves, well, it's more ethical than going to like a whorehouse, like an actual like prostitution place. And yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I just hope it doesn't like get so advanced that people just never have like personal relationships.
Well, that's what happens in Futurama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that? We haven't seen the episode in a while, but he basically has a sex bot, Lucy Liu, the actress.
Yes.
And he kind of, I don't know, he's addicted. I don't know how to explain. I haven't seen it in a while, but basically, he's just loves Lucy Liu, the sex bot. And I mean, if you had like the sex bot from Futurama, everyone would act the same.
Over, girls.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Jesus.
And like technology is going to be there. I don't know. Like,
like
imagine like our grandkids listen to this, and then like each of them has their own sex doll, and it's like totally acceptable. They probably will.
They'll be listening through their, I don't know, their sunglasses.
Their eyes.
They'll have some kind of chip implanted in them. They'll just be listening, and they'll be out on the town with their they'll be banging at the same time. Their sex dolls.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little pricey right now. Hopefully, costs will go down for those that are interested. I agree.
I think it's more advanced.
It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's going to get more advanced. People. It's a bit awkward. You don't want to publicly admit that you got a date with a sex doll on Saturday night. But I do think like
what are you doing tonight?
Eventually, it's going to be more and more common, and you're just gonna. I don't know if it'll get to Futurama levels, but it'll get more and more common and accepted. I think, like everything else.
I don't know. We got to be the ones. I think we're the first ones to talk about this on a podcast, Kurt. So, I think
absolutely, and that's without listening to any of their podcasts.
No one else is in Kamloops or Victoria with a podcast, or Vancouver. So we're the first ones to see this. But I don't know. Like, they've got to have some kind of like, I don't even know. Like, imagine getting like attached. Like, they have like some kind of AI, and then all of a sudden, like that's all you know for a relationship. I don't know. It's kind of.
And Black Mirror had something too, where the person died, and then she had a doll shipped to like replace the dead spouse, and then kind of got weird, and I kind of forget what happens, but it doesn't.
I think she just kept her in the attic. He was kind of just like there for his daughter from time to time. I don't know.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Daddy's home. He's still up here. houseofdolls.ca, everyone, if you want to check it out. Also, didn't put on like my, secrecy mode. What do you call it?
Incognito?
Incognito, yeah. That wasn't on, so that was my first mistake, I think.
We're not doing anything wrong here. We're just browsing.
Yeah. We're just browsing. We're looking at Zach. We're looking at Portia here.
Aika. For those, yeah. Okay. Aika. Oh, she came to Canada to study as a nurse, so...
Oh, that's good.
That's okay.
She's the only one that kept all of her clothes on in these photos.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's hard studying.
She's from Japan. Yeah.
Is she? Oh, yeah, she is from Japan. There you go, guys.
There you go.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
so that's what I found about this week.
That's sex dolls.
Sex bots. I guess the dolls.
Technically it's House of Dolls. Yeah. What do you have to say about that, Wilford?
Good morning. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to treat you to an ice cream, an apple pie.
Wilford, please.
Ice cream, apple pie.
Jesus. Announcement. We've now got Wilford Brimley permanently on the podcast until further notice.
Diabetes.
And he doesn't really know what our podcast is about, so sometimes he just blurts stuff out, I think. So just... Wilford will be kind of listening in the background. We'll get him to chime in once in a while. Thanks for
coming, Wilford.
That didn't add anything to our sex doll conversation, but that's
he wants to give her some ice cream, some apple pie. How's Wilfred's diabetes doing?
Well,
Yeah.
Will spit it out. What? What? Wilford. What? What?
Diabetes.
Well, Wilford, all you did is just say diabetes over and over again. Jesus,
Wilfred.
Wilford. Like, I mean, I've got high hopes for Wilford. So.
Wow.
Thank you, Wilford. While we're on the subject of kind of sexy things like that, let's just move on to the whole Kate Beckinsale story that kind of hit our news feeds this morning.
Let's get in there. How do you give him the deets, Kurt?
Okay, so from what I know, Kate Beckinsale, beautiful actress.
Stunning.
She's like 40 or something now. She's absolutely stunning. Like Randy put it.
Shoe size 6.5. 90,
What?
100. What?
Okay. Yeah. Shoe size 6.5 for those out there. She wants to remain young, and a lot of women, well, a lot of people, I should say, want to just remain young, stop aging. So she's tried a new treatment out, and it sounds like it's something that's becoming quite popular in Hollywood. In Hollywood, it's called the Hollywood EGF, which stands for epidermal growth factor.
Sounds pretty
good.
Normal. Yeah, sounds great.
Normal.
Sign me up. Sure.
But according to Louise, I don't know who Louise is, but this is, by the way, I should quote, this is from pedestrianTVentertainment.com or whatever, so that's where we get our information from. But Louise says, quote, is derived from the progenitor cells, maybe Randy can pronounce that better as former scientist. Progenitor cells of the human fibroblast taken from Korean newborn baby foreskin, which helps to generate collagen and elastin. End quote. Korean newborn baby foreskin. That's what.
I don't know what to say. I'm just like, yeah. First thing comes to my mind is how did they experiment with this to like say it works? Like, how do you even figure out that it works? It's like, all right, so you're in Korea.
I have no idea.
You're like you collect, like, who collects the foreskin first of all, and I don't know, like, whether, like, say you somehow manage to get a pile of it, and you just grind it up, and you're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this on my face.
So Louise actually was celebrity facialist Georgia Louise, and what did it say here? Kate Blanchett, another actress, also got this penis facial, and
she says
also with Sandra Bullock. Okay, there you go, 5.5. So I guess Kate Beckinsale posted on Instagram that she would be hopping on this bandwagon, and I haven't really read into the science of it and how it all works, but I think the idea is the baby Korean foreskins kind of make you younger. And
I'll give you a quick little science lesson here. So fibroblasts, which I didn't know this, but I guess they're in high concentration in foreskin cells. They're responsible for secreting the extracellular matrix for different cells, which is a fancy way of saying they secrete collagen. And I guess, I don't really know. Like, I guess people want to have a lot of collagen because it makes their skin look nice. But God, there's got to be another way to get it.
There's got to be another way.
Come on. Like, do you think it'd be funny if, like, there's different, like, suppliers? Like, one was like an organic foreskin supplier. You know, it was like a fresh supply from Korea. You know,
this takes
was, like,
off.
Coming
might
from
only
Japan.
be a matter of time.
You know, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Hollywood. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, and it costs $650 US for 1 hour and 20-minute treatment. So it's for the everyday person. That's pretty expensive, I would think.
Yeah, but it's not that much considering the foreskin collection costs.
Well, how much is that?
I don't know. You got to be I don't know. I don't know where they get it from or how they
Korean
get it.
babies.
Yeah, are they just waiting next to the bed? Do they pay people for the foreskin? I don't know.
Well, what normally happens to foreskin?
Yeah.
You think she used my foreskin? No, I'm not Korean. That's
I just assume they just tossed it.
Mm.
Because I think they save the umbilical cord for stem cell purposes. But I think if you're gonna chop off the foreskin, it's not right after birth. It's usually a couple weeks after or a month or whatever it is, right? But I really don't know what they do with it.
Huh. Well, okay. Well, hopefully maybe some of our Korean listeners can message us if they have any more information, insider information.
Yeah. If anyone wants to cash in, maybe you've saved yours for 20 or something years. Try and get in contact with these folks. Make a quick couple hundo. See where it takes you.
So that's the penis facial. Everybody,
it's catching on. It's catching on real fast
in America. So, okay, let me get through this, I guess. So, for the good of the podcast, I went through a bit of a project today.
Oh,
okay. So, all day I listened to the entire discography of the band One Direction.
What?
From the latest album, which was in 2014, 2015,
Christ.
And worked my way backwards to their first album. And so I woke up feeling good, hit the gym.
You're at work, you're listening to the whole thing?
Well, I'll get to it. Don't worry.
All right.
I know everyone's anxious to hear
I'm
what's
impatient.
going on. I hit the gym. I put it on play, put on the first album, and I'm banging. And then I'm banging in the gym for about, under 2 hours or whatever. And then I get to work. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy, hardwood, blah, blah, blah. So most of the morning I wasn't listening. I had to take a break. So this is why I'm already an album and a half or 2 albums in at this point, and I had to take a break. It was too bad. But then in the afternoon, I got back on the One Direction train, and I listened to the rest of it. And I was listening it right up to when we started recording, basically. I was just finishing up the last few songs. And so here are my notes. So, okay. Album 5, which was their latest album.
It was called Album 5?
No, okay. Album 5 is called Made in AM. I guess they made it in the morning or something.
Christ.
It was all around great. Really enjoyed it. And they were actually missing one of there's 5 members and then one of them leaves or something. Okay. He goes a different direction. And I actually thought it was, yeah, exactly. I thought it was great. Then I went to album 4. Album 4, it had these huge bangers. Banger number 1, Steal My Girl. Unbelievable song. I've heard it lots before, and I listened to it again. Loved it. Then I hit on another song, Where Do Broken Hearts Go? And I had heard this one before, but I completely forgot about it. So I'm in the gym, and this one comes on, and immediately my eyes light up, and I basically PR at life the whole day from then on. I was on top of the world. Amazing song. Everybody listened to it. Then it kind of went downhill. Album 3, blah, blah, blah. Midnight Memories, it's called. Album 2 is called Take Me Home. I don't know. It's all right.
Wait, so was 5 and 4
those are the newest? Because I went new to old. And I kind of wish I went the other way around, but it's the way she goes sometimes. And then I listened to album 1 right before I got on air here. And album 1 is pretty good, pretty fun. They're I don't know, 15, 16, 30 or something. And so here are my official rankings after listening to them all through once.
Oh my god.
It goes.
Curry, do the listeners really want to? Do they want to hear this? Do they care?
This
do they
is
care
now
about One Direction.
This is a One Direction podcast now. Yeah, I thought I sent an email
Oh,
out.
is it? Oh.
This is official One Direction podcast, the podcast for One Direction, the band. So
Patio Lanterns. The One Direction podcast.
So maybe you just didn't get the message, but it's okay. Anyways, I'll just
okay. I'll
just finish my story here. Rankings are, and you're going to be shocked by this, Randy. Let me tell you, but 5.
I'm shocked already.
Then 4. Then 1. Then 3 and 2 are kind of in the back there. So 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, or 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. Either way you put it, bam! Those are the official rankings of the One Direction albums. You're welcome, world. I put in all the work, and you get all the glory. So you're welcome. Had to touch on that. Go check them out. They're all disbanded now. They all went different directions. They're all doing their own thing. Very sad, but they got some good stuff out there. So check it out.
Yeah. And,
Wilford didn't know what to say there.
Wilford are kind of on the same page here. Yeah, I'll say what Wilfred was trying to say there is, what do you mean
why? For the podcast,
why'd you
idiot?
Why'd you go through all the trouble with this? Well, there's so many other different bands.
Yeah, but there's only One Direction.
Why One Direction? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Nice.
Yikes! Is that Wilford too?
I don't know. Wilford, you got somebody over there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's.
Wilford, you kill me, man. You kill me on here. I don't know what to say. He's that guy's hilarious.
Glad to have him. Just happy to have him on here. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Just happy. So yeah, those are the official rankings.
Wow. Yeah. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to not listen to all of them, and then I'll just take.
That's what everyone should do because I'm right.
Okay. That's
okay.
That's
glad
good.
Everyone could appreciate that.
That's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking about music, we have our rants. Pretty much what the whole podcast is based around here. I was thinking it's time we get some kind of like theme song going for each of our rants. Kind of like a coach's corner, like a little sound bit,
yeah,
a little something.
Yeah, you want to make your own theme song?
Yeah, that I guess I could make my own, but if anyone wants to make one,
I was hoping. I was almost thinking of going out and actively recruiting people, like asking anyone I know that knows art or music to. See if they wanted to donate their time in coming up with either art for our podcast, for either our cover image or Instagram or whatever, or any kind of theme song, like if they were good with any kind of editor on the computer.
Editors,
guitars,
trumpets, saxophones. Whatever things. You have full artistic creativity people.
Like, I don't know. So I was considering sending out messages to people, but I haven't done that.
Oh, just like
people I know
DMs.
And being like that I know, and I kind of think they're talented at art or music or whatever.
Yeah.
But I haven't done that because I was thinking, I don't want to pay anyone. I don't think anyone really likes me enough to donate their time to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, just a little food for thought. Yeah. Well, if there's some lovely listener out there, just throw something together, make it happen. No wrong answers. Just send it in. We'll love it. Probably. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that.
Okay. So.
But anyways, this leads to one of my own Ryan's rants. Calculators.
They're great.
Okay. You familiar with them?
I love them.
Calculators? Yeah. The scientific calculators, financial calculators, graphing calculators. Anyways, technology has advanced just so fast over the last couple of decades, but calculator prices have not. So I had to had to buy a financial calculator the other day. Like it does like one extra thing over a normal calculator. All of a sudden it costs $50 more. It's $60 for this little shitty calculator that I have to buy. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, and of course I lose it. Of course it's gone. You have to pay another $60 for this calculator. And it's just ridiculous. Like you do one thing, calculator, computer can do that so fast. There are free apps that can do that. There's everything, and it can be done for free. There's goddamn calculators. Like these graphing ones cost still $100, and it's the same model they've been using for the last 20 years.
Yeah, I know. It looks
years,
like it's from the 1980s, I want to say.
Oh, at least. Yeah, Texas Instruments does not change this one bit.
It's like, come on. And is it really an instrument?
Come on, man.
Can it make us a theme song?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What do you have to say about that, Will?
Will, are you there?
Good morning.
Will?
Oh.
Hello?
I'm
Will.
Wilford Brimley, and I'd like
It's
to treat
evening.
you
It's
to
evening.
an ice cream.
Well, sorry, got to cut you off there, Will. Jeez, I don't even ask,
Right.
Will.
Okay. I think he's trying to say that
I think he was trying to treat you to something
out of control. Might be projecting a bit there, but I think that's what Will was.
Okay, yeah, the calculator thing is bullshit. I haven't used. I mean, I don't need a calculator for my work. I have just a basic calculator, and I also use a computer and Google and whatever. But I don't use anything fancy. I wasn't able to use my graphing calculator in college. It wasn't allowed in exams and stuff. So that was only used really in high school during certain times when you needed it to draw some stuff on that big old screen. Other than that, I just needed like a regular calculator or a scientific calculator. So, I mean, it is bullshit.
Yeah. Like, nothing wrong with the regular calculator price of $10, but let's cap it there, people. Like, honestly, like $50 more to do one thing? No,
that's what I meant to say.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're in cahoots, man. They're in cahoots with the universities.
Everybody's in cahoots with the universities.
Goddamn universities.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Wilford. Yeah. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. But also, listeners, if you can tell, do I sound a little different perhaps today? A little clearer?
A little high pitched.
Hello?
What's going on there?
Yeah, it's Ryan. I have a new microphone.
Damn!
Boom! Oh, damn. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeti. You know, I splurged. I bought
Black Friday.
Kurt's already got one. Black Friday sale. Gotta make it happen. Half off.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's excellent. You sound terrific.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that because the whole reason I bought it is because you sounded too good.
Thank you.
You sound. I listened to the episodes and I'd be like, "Fuck, Kurt's voice is clearer than me." All of a sudden, he's winning arguments just because he comes across.
Well, once you have
voice
is kind of like appearance, and that you can't help you're biased to either a good-looking person or even a good-sounding person. So even like Steve on the Haunting of Hill House, he sounds excellent, and he's probably him or the glove lady are probably my favorites, just because he has an unbelievable voice. The glove lady's kind of hot, and it's got some weird glove thing going on. Which, I don't know, it's kind of hot, makes her hotter too. But the voice thing, plays into it. If I'm listening to a podcast, I'm like, oh yeah, that person sounds so clear in my ears. I agree with them. Yeah.
Yes. Whatever I'm saying, it could be sex dolls, could be calculators, it's just like,
you just got it
going on, man.
So I'm glad now I'm gonna have to upgrade my rig here at some point and try and one up you again. But,
you think so? Hey?
We'll see.
You think so?
We'll see what happens there. I wanted to jump back into this old aged argument. What are you doing? You just knocked something over?
I'm shuffling.
Okay,
I'm
it
shuffling.
sounds
No, I'm
like you
shuffling.
got-
I'm just
Sounds like you
moving
got
the
like
chair
a
around.
box.
No, I think it's picking up a lot of more things. Like
Yeah,
in the
you got to be
background.
careful. You got to be careful with
'cause-
stuff that's going on in the
just have to be
background
careful.
because it will pick up stuff.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
So
Anyways.
last time I talked
Continue.
about how stupid the original Rocky was featuring Sylvester Stallone, and then I went on a tangent kind of and said how stupid and bad the original Star Wars movies were. I'm going to leave the Star Wars where it's at for now. Nothing else needs to be said there. Everyone obviously agrees with me on that because nobody responded and nobody offered to come on the podcast to argue. So that's great.
Clearly.
The Rocky thing. So I had watched Rocky 1 and I said, well, this is stupid. He didn't even win the match at the end. And he sounds like this. And then so this weekend I watched Rocky 2, Rocky 3, and Rocky 4.
Oh,
and
man.
you know what? I
like
am
Rocky IV.
coming on to the Rocky train. I didn't like Rocky that much at first. Now I like Rocky.
Hell yeah,
And,
I like Rocky.
right off the
Yeah.
bat, my rankings for the ones that I watched so far, the first 4 are number 3, then number 4. Then I gave the edge to Rocky 2 just because he wins in the end, even though I'm going to rant about that in a sec. And then Rocky 1 dead last. So that's
Yeah, that's a fair ranking, to be honest. I might put one above 2.
I
just
thought
'cause
about
it's the
that.
first,
I
you know,
really,
it's kinda
I've
like-
been thinking long and hard. Because like Rocky 1, I
Yeah.
thought it was dumb. I thought nothing happened. He was just some dumb guy in a fedora. He looks like, this is what he looks like when I'm watching this in Rocky 1 and 2. Because he changes his outfit later on. But in 1 and 2, he looks like a guy that you could imagine at your high school that doesn't really fit in. And he thinks he's cool because he walks around with this like hat and some leather gloves and some bouncy ball. And it just doesn't work. And
Oh yeah,
like,
the bouncy
and he
ball.
kind of he's got this.
I mean, that's
I
what
know
they're
he's
going
got
for,
this
Kurt.
swagger, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You didn't relate to him.
I
You
feel
didn't
like I don't mean
relate
to
him 'cause he's
bully
one of
the
cool
guy,
kids.
but it doesn't.
I get it.
Work.
I get it. Kurt,
I
you're a bully at
know.
heart.
I feel
know
bad
this.
just saying
Everyone
it
knows this.
because everyone should be able to do whatever they want,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work. And I'm like, oh, Rocky, like, put a shirt on, put a suit on, take that stupid hat off. But anyways, like, Rocky 1, talked about it already. Rocky 2 is, I couldn't believe it when I was watching Rocky 2. It's twice as ridiculous. It's twice, he's a complete idiot in Rocky 2. I had to make sure he wasn't actually like a brain damaged character. Because that's how stupid he's portrayed in Rocky 2. I couldn't believe it. His voice is worse. He can't read. He can't think. He can't even put a sentence together. It turns out he says something like he's just a little slow or whatever, but that's about as far as they go. Everybody's accents are like so over the top. I mean, Rocky's is just da, da, da. And then everyone else, like there's a priest in there that's like, hey, bucket, da, da. And then there's the trainer, Mickey, and he's always like talking out of one
Mickey,
side of his
yeah.
mouth. He's like, Rocky! And he's always so mad and raspy and stuff.
Yeah,
Like Rocky 2.
I like Mickey. Kind of like a
Yeah, and then like he has him. I laughed when he has Rocky training for his big fight, and he has him chasing around a chicken for half the movie. He's like, Rocky, like you gotta be quicker, like catch the chicken. And I'm just like, oh my god. And then in the matches, he's taking punches like no other. He's just getting just pounded in the face. It reminded me. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah,
Apollo's
no,
just
and
laying it on
yeah,
him.
actually, it is Apollo in this one. He's laying it on him, and it reminded me of Homer Simpson boxing. If you've ever seen the episode of The Simpsons where Homer's a boxer, and he basically just stands there, gets punched, and kind of he doesn't go down, so everyone else gets tired and passes out. So that's kind of what happens with Rocky. Basically, it was way dumber than Rocky 1. In the end of the first movie, they say, there ain't going to be no rematch. The first scene of Rocky 2 is, I want a damn rematch. I was like, Jesus. And I mean, right now I've given it the edge over Rocky 1 just because he wins, and that made me happy. Rocky 1 was very disappointing. He lost, and then he's like, I love you, and stuff. Then Rocky 3, excellent movie. Really enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed the opener where Rocky fights a wrestler, Hulk Hogan, who's like 7 feet tall. He fights him. Hulk Hogan's fighting off the police and everything. It's like a huge wrestling match. It's awesome. It's just the beginning, but Rocky 3, basically the main villain guy is Mr. T. He's like, I pity the fool.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought that one was really good. Paulie, Rocky's friend in these movies. His wife's brother. First of all, he's very abusive verbally and physically in all these movies, especially the first one. And this one, holy shit, is he racist in this one. I couldn't believe it. Because Rocky's getting trained by Apollo Creed in this one. And so Apollo takes him to his old workout places, and it's like underground, and it's all got it's filled with like black people. And Paulie's like feeling so uncomfortable, and he says all the wrong things. He's so racist. I don't know that it would go in today's political climate. And it was funny. But it made me realize the star of these movies is not Rocky, it's Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed is unbelievable. He steals the screen whenever he's on it. He's unbelievably cocky, charismatic, muscular, good looking. He is awesome. Rocky 3 was like the perfect amount of like cheese and stupid and like good. Rocky 4, which you said you liked, right? Where he fights the big he fights the big Russian super soldier. I thought it was going to be a twist where he was actually a robot or he was born in a lab or something. But he goes to Russia. This movie is 90% just montages of him training or thinking.
I know. That's why I liked it so much. He's like in the mountains, just going for runs and just having a good time. He's in the barnyard. He's punching.
It's the definite movie of the 80s. Like, it's perfect. Like, every song that comes on, I was like, oh my god, just like cringing but also loving it at the same time. There's one scene where he's just driving his car, and it's just a montage of all his past fights of him getting knocked out and stuff, and Apollo Creed dying, spoiler, and everything. And so it's like flashing back to him falling down in the ring, to his sad face in the car while a cheesy 80s song's playing. And it lasts for like 2 minutes. Yeah. It's like hilarious. And like, I mean, I agree with you. It was enjoyable. It was really cheesy, but it wasn't too bad. Mm-hmm. I liked how he basically, kind of got the USA and Russia all to be friends at the end and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So he ended the Cold War basically with a boxing match. So that was great. So I went 3-4, 2-1. And then I'm going to plan on watching the next Rockies and Creed movies as well, but I already ranked them all based on what I suspect is what's going to be the final ranking. So my official ranking for all the Rocky and Creed movies is first place, Creed 1, second place, Creed 2, third place, Rocky 3, fourth place, Rocky 4, fifth place, Rocky Balboa, the 2006 film, sixth place, Rocky 2, seventh place, Rocky 1, and last place, Rocky 5, which sounds like it's pretty bad, so I put that one last. So it just goes to show you that modern movies are superior because I have Creed 1 and 2 at the top. So that's kind of the outcome of that study. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, but I know they're probably the best.
Oh, okay.
It's Creed. It's Creed, who I said his dad was the star of the show. Holy moly, was Carl Weathers good in these movies. Yeah, like Carl Weathers, the Predator guy.
Oh.
He is.
Yeah, that's him. Right.
Beautiful. He was excellent in Rocky 3.
Yeah.
I just loved how they went there in Rocky 4 and actually just murdered him in the ring. They had the balls just to kill him with like a punch. That was hilarious. Yeah. But also sad, but funny. So I just wanted to say that. So, Wilford, I just wanted. What did you think?
Wilford, you're breaking up here, buddy.
Will,
come on,
spit it out.
Willie. Will. Is everything okay? How's your sugar level? Is your sugar level okay, Will?
What was your ranking, Will?
Will,
Which Rocky movie is the best? Because I said Creed 1.
Diabetes.
is Rocky a good trainer, Will?
Will. Okay.
Sounds
Will.
like we're breaking up with
Okay.
Will here.
Okay.
Interesting. So Will, we
Yeah,
also have a
let's
listener
get to
question here. Let's do it. This is a bit of a strange one.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, aren't they all strange?
How long? So, come on. We're in a grocery store. I'm in a grocery store. Okay. This is me. Picture me. I'm standing next to the Apple kind of like box crate, whatever you want to call it. And I just started whipping apples full speed at different shoppers, like full arm, like full wind up. No, no forgiveness, right? The listener wants to know how long it would take for someone to stop me.
Where's the grocery store?
Okay. I'm in. Let's say I'm in Kelowna. I'm in Save-On Foods in Kelowna, and I'm whipping apples at people.
Fuck.
Moms, children, old people.
What day of the week is it?
Whoever it is. It's a weekday. It's about 4 p.m. School's just out.
Okay. Okay, so you're whipping apples at just everyone that's in range.
Everyone. Applesauce everywhere. Granny Smiths,
someone's gonna tackle you. Is what you're thinking.
Golden Delicious.
Grab
or
your
just
arms
like
or restrain you.
Yeah, like if they say like, "Hey man, like stop," I'll probably just throw an apple.
Because people will do that.
Yeah, I'm
thinking
like
someone will stop
tackle.
you. I mean, I'm trying to think like.
But then I'm kind of running away. Still, I'm
Well,
still
what
throwing
you
apples at them
carrying
as
apples
they're
in your
running
pouch,
towards
or-
me. Sure. Yeah, like I'm
Because
like,
like a minute
I don't want to get tackled.
in apple throwing time is a long time. If you're throwing
could do a
apples
lot of
straight
damage
in 1
in that
minute,
time.
that doesn't sound like a minute doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're just whipping apples for a minute straight, that's a lot of fucking apples you're whipping around the grocery store.
Probably get some good velocity. Like if you're throwing an apple every 2 seconds.
So, I mean, I would say like maybe you're in a busy part of the grocery store. Let's say you start whipping them.
It's pretty busy. Like the produce section is usually close.
I would
to the
say
entrance,
maybe like
people are coming in.
37 seconds.
Okay.
What do you think?
I could see that.
What do you think?
Could probably get like a good 15 throws in there. Yeah, I think about 20 before like a dad, some dad.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that's too long. 37.
You know? I probably hit the wrong person's wife, and that would be a game. I don't know. That's just my original thought, but it's up for debate.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think 37 seconds is pretty close on.
Thank you, listener, for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just had a final question. I don't know. This is kind of stupid. You know, I'm very self-conscious with the questions I bring on here.
Okay.
Cremation versus burials.
Oh, that is
what
a good
do
question.
you think?
What would I want to do?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I don't know. I remember, like, as a kid, I used to think I'd want to get buried. But I don't know. Now I'm a bit older. It seems kind of like artificial. Like your body doesn't really decompose. And now I'm kind of leaning towards the cremation side. Like it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll lean towards cremation, but still have like a plaque or something. I don't want to have my ashes in a jar. I'm anti ashes in a jar.
Ashes in a jar on somebody's mantle, or ashes in a jar that then it's poured out into the ocean.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm anti
that's
it
weird,
on a mantle.
I think. I don't know. If
I
saw that,
I don't know, like if. Yeah, because it makes me think that the people haven't moved on. They're like looking at this vase every day of me in it. You know,
the cat gets in there.
Just forget about me. The cat gets in there.
Yeah,
Meet the Fockers happens.
Yeah, I'm more. Is that what happens in Meet the Fockers? Yeah, something does happen
happens
there.
with
That's right.
The
Yeah,
ashes,
okay,
for sure.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pro. I think.
Yeah,
those
I
two, I'm
think that's what I was
pro-cremation.
leaning towards.
What about you?
Pro-cremation. I was basically leaning towards whatever's cheaper, kind of like just light me up.
Yeah, I'm
You know?
dead.
Yeah,
Just do it. I kind of like like the first Star Wars. They just light them on fire. Like I know that's not how cremation works. But I think
First
that'd be
Star Wars, like
that'd be
Star
pretty
Wars
good.
Episode 4 or
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom
'cause-
Menace.
No, Episode 1, Phantom Menace. The
Wait, you
mentor
are
guy
talking about
dies.
Episode 1?
Um,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought for sure you were talking about the other one. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so who dies?
No, yeah. Anyways, God, I don't know
gets
his
lit on
name.
fire?
Anakin's. No, is it Anakin? No, Obi-Wan's
Obi-Wan,
mentor?
the Liam
I don't even know
Neeson
his-
guy.
Anyways, yeah, he gets killed by Darth
Yeah.
Maul.
He gets
And he
lit
gets
on
lit
fire,
Anyways,
though?
yeah,
Oh, like
they light
a
on fire.
ceremony?
There's like this kind of like a nice ceremony.
Oh.
Like, yeah, they like have a bunch
Okay.
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Another thing I kind of heard is cool. I kind of thought this method would be cool. They put your body in some kind of suit that decomposes it, and then they plant a tree on top of you. I always thought that was kind of
Okay.
nice.
What about one of those
but then all of
lava
a sudden-
lamps?
But all of a sudden you like got these bodies and what?
Like
lava lamps.
Chevy Chase, what's his face on Community does to his
Yeah.
mom?
His
Yeah, and
mom?
he becomes a wizard or like he's in a cult or whatever.
God.
And he levels up and stuff.
Yeah. Well, if it means you level
Yeah,
up,
I like
then
that one
yes,
too.
that's acceptable.
Okay.
Mhm.
I would consider that.
Yeah. Because no, glad we're on the same page. Because we're dead. Who cares?
Burn me!
You know. Yep. That's my mama. What about you, Will? Do you want to get burned? Do you
Good
want to
morning.
get buried?
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like
But,
to treat
Will.
you to an
Well-
ice cream, an apple pie, and diabetes.
We know. Okay.
Why do you have to?
I'd like to treat
Why-
you to diabetes.
why do you have to bring
Actually,
him into this?
I'm surrounded
Well-
by diabetes.
Well,
now,
Will,
one of
come
the
on.
things I've learned
Who's
to do
diabetes?
Well, we're-
is
cutting
laughing
out
people
the
with type
podcast.
2 adult onset
We're
diabetes.
talking about funeral
I ought to
services.
be-
People are
I ought to be
dying,
laughing
Will.
at people with
From
type 2
diabetes.
adult
Will, you're
onset
not coming on
diabetes
next
every
week.
15 or 20 minutes. I went to see a doctor, and I think the most important
Well, see a
thing
doctor.
to me was, Wilford,
You're
I'm
an
gonna give you
absolute
the
quack,
diabetes.
Will.
Okay. Well, okay.
Okay,
Everybody,
let's get out of here, Will.
watch out for Will.
Now, let's skip forward 80 years into the future. Where's Billy?
Farewell.
The next day, Billy's planet was destroyed by aliens. Have you guessed the name of Billy's planet? It was Earth. Don't date robots!
Counted all my mistakes and there's only one standing out from the list of the things I've done. All the rest of my crimes don't come close to the look on your face when I let you go. So I built you a house from a broken home, and I wrote you a song with the words you spoke. It took me some time, but I feel